Hello, I'm Lisa LaPlante, the Communications Manager for the City of Boulder City. Welcome to BC Insider, a look at news and people around Boulder City. The Boulder City Chamber of Commerce promotes businesses and commerce for Boulder City through leadership in economic, political, and social development. Recently, the Chamber embarked on the Main Street America program, designed to create stronger economies and ignite community involvement. Joining me today is Jill Lagan with the Boulder City Chamber of Commerce. How are you today?
I am great. Thank you so much for having me. I love to come and share what's happening in Boulder City.
Well, thank you. So tell me about this Main Street America program. How did we get involved?
So Main Street America is an amazing program across the nation, right? And so you hear about it a lot on the East Coast, where everything really is old, and they want to make sure that they have a nod to preservation. They're very thoughtful in the process of protecting those historic districts. They are the heartbeat of that community there. That's where the pulse of everything is happening. And so it's really important to make sure that we protect that vital area. And so Main Street America was created out of an endowment. It has a lot of money that backs it so that they're able to make sure that they can be supportive of all of those communities throughout the nation. So we were able to do that and adopt that program, brought it in under the Chamber's umbrella, and now we have Main Street Boulder City. So very excited to do that, very excited that we're not having to do that double ask of those businesses. They're struggling as it is. They need our assistance, not our ask of more money. And so in this particular way, we were able to not only work with the City of Boulder City so that they are a contributor to that business community's success, and they are very much able to see the difference. And so we're able to create new events. We're able to create new sculptural programs and really build and beautify the historic district in the middle of also making sure that we have a nod to the historic preservation and the conservation of what we have and love.
Well, is there a way that the average resident or businesses can get involved that may not know about how to be involved in it? What should they do?
So we have a wonderful board. We just had our first board meeting, and the idea behind this is it's meant to be a great quality of life addition as well. So residents should be able to feel, sense, understand, and be more involved. And so there's a lot of different opportunities. We just had the volunteer fair. So Main Street Boulder City produced that event, and it was allowing all of the different nonprofits here in our community to come together, have a table, and then we invited the public that were interested in volunteering or maybe just understanding more about what we have to offer. They came and they were able to go table to table, listen and understand what each of those nonprofits is all about. What's their cause? What's their ask? Where do they have need? And then we were able to kind of match those with those who wanted to be more involved. Not only is it so that they can be of service, that the residents can be of service and other businesses can be of service to those entities, but also there's an opportunity for them to come in and experience it. We've got a Shakespeare in the Park opportunity that's coming up in October. There'll be one in October and April that Main Street Boulder City is producing. And so that's an opportunity for our residents, our businesses, and even an opportunity to invite guests from other areas to come in and listen and understand and learn and get a feel for Shakespeare in a very fun and interactive way. So it's a free program. We were able to get a grant in order to make sure that we could produce this and provide this to our community. So there's many things. So whether they attend an event or they want to be a part and a volunteer to help produce those events, there's always something and an availability for people to be involved and feel a part.
Wow, that sounds fun. I know that you've been very active with the Las Vegas Chamber. What's going on with that?
So we're excited to be able to partner with and collaborate with them. You know, we're really lucky here in Boulder City. We have great relationships with so many of our Vegas neighbors. And so LVGEA, Las Vegas Economic Global Alliance, is a phenomenal program that allows us as a rural to take part and be a part of their organization. They are partnering with the Vegas Chamber, and we are headed to DC this weekend. We will be there all next week meeting with our congressional leaders, discussing some of the different policies that not only impact Vegas, but that also impact the surrounding areas. You know, like you said, it is a regional thought process. So we need to think about that regional effort. And so regional tourism is really the idea that is behind Boulder City: adventure tourism, historic and heritage tourism, all of those cultural tourism, all of those things are so important to Boulder City, but it also impacts and affects the Vegas Valley. So when we can have somebody come in, fly into Vegas, maybe it's international, maybe it's somebody from America that wants to come and find out more about Southern Nevada, they're going to stay in one of the Vegas properties. We hope they come out and stay maybe a day or two with us, but they're going to come out and have a better experience on their overall trip when they experience some of the things that we have here in Boulder City. Outdoor recreation gives them the chance to get out, expand their lungs, take a deep breath, and then be able to see some of the adventure that we have, and then head back into town, and they still have time to be able to do whatever it is that they're doing and experiencing at those Vegas properties as well. So it's always a great partnership. We speak to that as we go back to DC, and we talk about the regional need. Like this particular time, we're going to be speaking to them about the simple fact that there's many grant opportunities that are not open to some of our state museums. That's not a great thing. We need to make sure that those legislators realize state museums are very critical, especially with us with the building of the Train Museum, and that that's right around the corner. And so we also are right around the corner from being able to experience going over the bridge. And so that hasn't happened since that silver spike was hit into that rail. And so this is our opportunity to really focus and highlight and feature the museum, speak to those legislative bodies, make sure that they realize the importance and the value of protecting museums and helping to fund those museums.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't ask, you were in Paris this year for the Olympics, Lexi being there. Talk to me about that whole experience.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun. We were just grateful that we finally got to go. So that was we unfortunately couldn't go to Tokyo. And so being able to be in the energy and there's just so much positive motivation. There's no mediocrity amongst those athletes. And so to be around that energy and to be engaged with them and to see what happens behind the scenes, we watch it on television, and you have such a sense of pride for the United States, but to be there and to be cheering with the United States, oh my gosh, it's just, the energy is just is amazing. And so because you happen to be one of her biggest supporters, we have a gift for you. So from Paris, there's a hat with her signature on that for you. So thank you. And so I have to make sure we thank the whole community for all their support too.
Wow, well, thank you so much.
Thank you for the invitation. We are definitely passionate about making sure we promote Boulder City and are always thoughtful about making sure that the quality of life here for our residents is high quality and that they enjoy all the things we have to offer.
Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check out BC Insider at www.bcnv.org/news. We'll see you next month.